Hey everybody, welcome to Our Watch. Many parents are asking, how can I get involved to protect the kids in California? We've got a group for you to do that. Jessica Tapia, the school district correspondent for Our Watch, is going to be with us to talk about that. In fact, she did a video on that. Before we show the video, I want to remind you, like this video, share it out with your friends, your family, your neighbors. Get over to ourwatch.com and subscribe, become one of our watchmen. We would really appreciate that. But right now, take a look at this video that Jessica Tapia did just recently.
Hi friends, this is a call to action right now to all my Californians out there. Please listen. I've had so many of you ask, how can I help? How can I get involved? What can I do to protect the kids today? And as you know, that is so needed because we have a group of people who believe that protecting kids today means going along with the lies that they're being fed, going along with their confusion, hiding things from their parents, allowing them into sports and spaces they don't belong in. So we have protectkidscalifornia.com. And the three things that this initiative will do is protect women's spaces in sports. It will require the schools to be honest with parents and not withhold or lie to parents about their child possibly asking to be referred by something they are not, something that is not on school record. And then thirdly, it would prohibit the gender affirming care for minors, for a child under 18 who should not be mutilating their body and causing lifelong harm before they have gone through proper development, not just of their body, but also of their brain. And so this is the way that you can help. We're so excited to share this with you, and we need you. We need 500,000 signatures to get these onto the ballot, and I truly believe that we are going to be successful in protecting the kids of California. So join us, and we can't wait to see what God will do.
So what a great way for people. Jessica's with us right now. Jessica, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Always happy to be here.
Yeah, it's great having you on board, and I love this way that parents can get involved. And there was three things that you talked about that this does. It protects women's spaces in sports. It protects parents from being lied to by the school district, and then also prohibits gender affirming care. I want to talk about the way they phrase that in a moment, but talk to me because you have firsthand experience in what happens on public schools with the women's spaces. Talk about that if you would.
Yeah, you know what? Protect Kids of California, this act means so much to me, and it really hits home in essentially every single way and reason that I was fired for. I was fired as a public school teacher for basically having these values and wanting these initiatives that we're trying to get on the ballot, having those as my beliefs and my values. So I hope that we can make this happen. But yeah, my personal experience was that I was asked by my school district to lie to parents if I ever had a transgender student, a student who was being requested to be referred to by a name or gender that they're not, that is not on my school roster that I take attendance with. And I simply said no, that I won't be lying to parents. They also wanted me to allow transgender students into my locker room, and I had to clarify with them, are you telling me a boy, a biological male in the girls' locker room? And they said yes. If female is how that individual is now referring or identifying as, then you would need to let them in. It would be discrimination if you didn't. And I said no. If they have honestly male genitals, they're not coming into my girls' locker room. And it's so wild that we're in this time where we're having to clarify things that should be common sense. But that's the time we're in. And so we need to step up to the plate, and we need to do whatever we can to fight to protect these kids. And as you mentioned earlier, so many people have asked what they can do, and everyone can do this. And that's why I'm so excited about this, because it doesn't matter who you are. As long as you're in California, you can print out this petition. You can get 5 or more signatures. Please print out lots and get as many as you can, and you can help us.
Yeah, it's so important to do this because what's happening is there are school district policies like the district you were working for that have a policy to say this is what we're going to do, and they say that we have to do it because it's law. And the fact is it isn't law. And so what we're trying to do with this is make it law to tell the parents and make it law to keep it, the spaces safe for the kids. I wanted to talk about the prohibiting gender affirming care for these children. I hate how they phrase this up, gender affirming care. So
Mm-hmm.
if it's going to be gender affirming, it should be affirming the gender, the actual gender of the child. They act
Right.
like
The truth.
buying, the truth, and they act like they're giving care to a person by
Mm-hmm.
feeding them the lie and cultivating this lie in their life. And that, as people who walk in the truth, it just so frustrating that they phrase it the way they do, because when you hear
Mm-hmm.
about caring for children, who doesn't want to care for a child? So we
Right.
got to talk about this in the light of truth, where this is not gender affirming care.
Mm-hmm.
This is mutilation. This is chemical
Mm-hmm.
castration. This is life alterations that can never come back. They are damaging
Right.
these children for life. This isn't care,
Mm-hmm.
it's harm. So we have to
Mm-hmm.
really protect the kids. This is a great way to protect the kids. How can people go and get this download, and how can they get that turned in?
Yeah, super simple. Just go to Protect Kids California, protectkidsca.com. You're going to see the petition button right away. You're going to click on that. You're going to download and print out those forms. On one form is space for 5 signatures, but please print out as many as you'd like, as many as you can. Collect signatures from your friends, family, neighbors. There's an address to mail them back in. Make sure it's done in pen with your city and zip code. And it has a really good cut, clear, step-by-step directions on how to do it accurately. But again, this is something that everyone can do, everyone should do, and it's in order for people to do it, we have to talk about it. We have to share this with everyone that we can get it to, and we do need 500,000 signatures to get this initiative on the ballot. And from the polls that have been done, if we get this on the ballot, it's being voted in. Parents in California have made it clear where they stand on these 3 issues. And so our big battle right now is to just get these onto the ballot, and that requires lots of signatures.
Well, I think this can be done, and you're absolutely right. 80% of parents in California are side of parental rights. They're on our sides of this issue. So this is a winning argument that we have. It's a great way to get involved. So I want to thank you, Jessica, for bringing this to our attention. And I also want to ask all of you that are watching, again, share this video out with your friends, your family, your neighbors. Get these petitions signed, get them turned in. Let's make a difference right here in the state of California. That's all we got for you right now. We'll see you next time right here on Our Watch with Tim Thompson.